My name is George Lammam. I play Arabic music. La Peña is a wonderful place really to be part of what they do. And I've been working with them the last 5 years. Usually yearly, we do yearly event here. They did actually introduce me to a lot of a new audience, which is opens more audience and more doors for me and gets to really present my music to worldwide audience. So La Peña, I will work with them anytime they will ask me.
The collaboration is very important between the Arab Culture and Community Center because both organizations believe in social justice. We're both representing immigrant communities coming from different parts of the world, and we share the same beliefs. But working with La Peña, it helps us a lot in promoting our artists and sharing the talents that we have in the community.
In college, I find time between my low-grade eating disorder and
I came to La Peña a lot as a kid. I came to so many different programs as a young person and also as a teenager. So I think of La Peña as really kind of part of my extended family. So of course, when I grew up to be a performer myself, La Peña has been sort of my home venue for over a decade. One of the things that was fantastic about this particular collaboration with Generation 5, it was an opportunity for me to read from my novel. In terms of my development as an artist, as I'm moving from focusing more on spoken word to finishing this novel, it was great for me to have the opportunity as an artist to sort of be featured and be able to stretch out and do a half-hour set of prose. And so being able to read part of it to an audience and get the kind of response that I got tonight was just so inspirational for me.
And hands, making them look yellowish. What's in the backpack? The one behind her whispered.
Apparently. I don't know what that's about. And I actually had no idea how difficult it was. Did you know apparently just checking to see what your credit rating is lowers your credit rating? That's like looking in the mirror makes you uglier. You know what I mean? Like,
I think I started out at one of their open mic poetry nights, and they flew me up as a comedian. I was already starting to do stand-up elsewhere in the city. And then, you know, I got a grant, and I started doing a couple solo shows here, and it's kind of taken off. From that, I was doing the Spanglish 101, and that went pretty well, and part of that became the Comedy Central thing that I did. And so, you know, this really carries, it really has life after this. It really is a launching pad for things. And as an artist, it plugs you into that audience and that core and that following in ways that you don't get anywhere else. It's a very, very rare thing. That's what La Peña does. You know, it unites the performer with the right audience, you know, what you're looking for. That's the only way you can develop. Personally, I can't do anything without the audience. It's all live interaction, and it doesn't work on the paper for me. I have to create it on its feet, you know, from the little ideas in the notes.
Actually cancel each other out. We go back in time to before this conversation started.
See what it is to be blackmailed. See a real life conspiracy.
I have been coming to La Peña since I was a little kid, seeing all kinds of artists and musicians from all over the world play here. It was really exciting for me to be able to return to La Peña last year as an artist for the first time, as opposed to a spectator, and to be able to a reading of a play that I've written called Angela's Mixtape, and that happened in conjunction with the Hip Hop Theater Festival in 2005. To be able to work with people as artists, and also as the relationship that's developed between an artist and the audience, as well as the relationships that can happen in all the residencies in the various community centers. It's just a real way to, again, stoke the fire and strengthen the direction that we're already going in. So I feel it's been a really valuable experience, and can't wait to come back.
Some songs are so natural, we know them like our names. I see my beauty in you.
Proud that I got the support. It's very rare for an artist to get the support that I did. And she said to me, Christina, I am so proud of you. But please don't mention me or the family in the show.
Having the week to work on the show and devote to the show and have a theater space to work in is so important, because working by myself at home in LA is very hard, because it's just me in my apartment and I'm typing. This is really a privilege to be able to have it, and to have the staff be so open about inviting knitters to come in the audience, inviting all sorts of communities to come for arranging these community engagement things is really wonderful. The kind of questions and concerns that people have about the piece, it gives me a chance to kind of preview it for different people and see how it's going, things like that. I have had a very good experience during this residency, and I very much see La Peña as my home. And I look forward to doing more engagements with La Peña and deepening my relationship with the community around La Peña.
This show. That's right. Before anyone else does. Before you guys.
I don't remember a day when the media belonged to people of color.
La 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 la, just trying to keep hope alive.
Everyone trying to take me down all of the time. It's like a stereotype. Yo, I drop the dime.
I don't care if you're black, white, red, or even rainbow. You can be the purple one trying to take my same, yo, but
I need to get the dollar from this battle, you see, so I can pay my rent. Yo, it's been spent. That's poverty, and that's not things that I like, but that's the kind of things that Clear Channel will hype.
To my folks, I'm a fan of the land, while I stand with my ancestors apart and die by. To the lives of the hogs and the guns of the laws of the smooth trees, you to bye-bye.
You're about to witness is the construction of fact
and friction.
a case of what some may consider
a most important mission.
I definitely feel that by collaborating with the Youth Media Council, our connection to the community was strengthened in a lot of different ways. And it really first started when La Peña invited us to perform at one of Youth Media Council's actions in front of Clear Channel. Since we're guerrilla theater and we're trying to do theater about real issues that affect the community, that was like a perfect opportunity for us to connect with a real campaign.
A cultural center in the Bay Area that is responsive to issues, media issues that impact people's lives, and that will host events and that will really kind of partner with community groups that are trying to put on, put forth a particular type of message within the community and collaborate with us on that. Was really, really important for us, and really important in moving forward a lot of our issues in the campaign, and being a space, a flexible space to hold many of those events.
And by the time I get mine, there'll be no child left behind.